is with these particular outboards, you don't want to start and warm up this oil. You want to have it all drained through the whole engine, and it's all gravity feeds all the way to the bottom, so there's no oil in the engine. There's going to be some residual oil, but you really want to have all the oil inside the pans so you can get it all out. Verado oil is always going to be really dark at 100 hours. And let's get a visual on the oil and the level. So this is where your dipstick, it's pretty available, and there's the level, pretty dark, ready to go. There's a drain for the oil on the very bottom, but to make the oil easier to drain and available for you to do it, I always siphon the first half of the oil, and I'll pull this on the side out of the way and start siphoning the top side. We got most of the oil out. The remainder of the oil, you can actually see this cavity here. This is the oil pipe. This is the drain pipe, and there's a cap here where I have to drain the oil. Just break it loose. Spend a few dollars and get a new seal. And even if you don't need to, and it really doesn't look like it, you always have to replace this. It's kind of like one of those things where, oh, the other one, it'll still hold, but it's just not worth it. Just spend the few dollars and get a new seal. There you go, a couple drops. Once it starts to drip, I will seal it up with the new seal, of course. And so I have to be real careful with these, and I ran into them where, you know, you don't want to use a drill on this bolt here for sure. You just want to tighten it by wrench, loosen it by wrench, but put it in with your, if you can, put it in with your finger, and not too tight, not tight at all. I always like to use these things because it's so much easier to handle. Make sure there's a couple wires behind here, but just if you finagle enough, that's nice. There we go. Yeah, this is doozy. There's a little rust on there too. This is another reason why you really should change them. Always wipe the surface out as much as possible. Put that there. You see the rust growing on that. Another season, it would have been a lot worse. And there's some directions on there. I'll tell you go 3/4 after you see it, after it hits. So that should be right. Oh, 3/4 right there. You don't want to over tighten these. If you do, you'll pinch the O-ring and it'll leak. So now that we got all that changed out, we'll removing the cap, the oil fill cap. So it's calling for 7 liters. That's it.